are told. There's a warrior rising, fearless and bold, with armor of steel and a heart made of flame. The questing dead marches to glory and fame. He's the questing dad, a rock in the storm, in the world of LOTRO. He's taking the form with each battle he faces, each quest he embarks. The questing dad rocks, lighting up the dark. From the peaks of the misty mountains to the depths of Moria's halls, he faces the darkness, heeding adventure's calls. With his fellowship by his side, they stand tall and strong in the face of adversity. They'll right every wrong. He's the questing dad, a rock in the storm, in the world of LOTRO. He's taking the form with each battle he faces, each quest he embarks. The questing dad rocks, lighting up the dark. So raise up your voices, let the echoes resound for the questing dead, with victory crowned. In the annals of history, his name will be sung. The questing dead rocks, forever yours. The questing dead. The questing dead. The nine ride forth from Sauron's throne. No man can stop what's been foretold. Their blades will freeze your very soul. They whisper death in every breath and scream like banshees into death. Witch King rising, shatter the day, screaming across skies of gray. Mountains tremble, forests cry as evil wings blot out the sky. He's the tyrant crowned in flame, burning stars and twisting names. You can run, you can pray, but the Witch King rides today. The gates of Minas Morgul moan as silence breaks on haunted stone. Elves have fled and kings have died, and hobbits weep where hope once lied. No dawn will come to shield your fate when black winds howl and time runs late. The ring is lost, the lines are drawn, and Mordor laughs before the dawn. was no man, he was a curse, a weapon forged to make things worse. In shadows born, through war baptized, he wears your fear behind his eyes.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Happy hump day to you all. Hopefully you guys are all having an awesome week so far. I hope you are. Hold on, we already got somebody on Kick. Oh my goodness, would I like to collab with someone on Kick? No, thank you. I swear, it's always someone who wants to collab on Kick. All the time. We're going to be giving Kick at least another month. We're going to see how it goes from there. It doesn't hurt to try. But yes, today I'm on Glamdring, mainly because didn't really think we had anything planned for today. So I hopped on Angmar. So Missing was on working on some stuff, but it seems like everybody else is offline, so I figured why not get on this guy and get some stuff done. So I've been working on some more YouTube videos. They are in production. One of them is finished. I'm going to try to be getting at least 2 crash course guides out a week. Looking at Runekeeper is done. Looking at doing the Hunter next, preferably doing this Hunter. I do have another Hunter who's level 20 who could go. But the reason why I'm getting this guy up is I kind of want the video to be of a elf hunter. So it's not like all, you know, human races, you know. That's just me. So yeah, get this guy up to 20, get his level locked. And then, yeah, because right now the virtue buff is still currently going on. So probably get him some decent gear. Yeah, that's if we can get him to 20. Get him some decent gear, and then go work on some virtue traits. Well, yeah. Oh, he's just critting left and right. And we are already level 18. I mean, I can make him like level 18 gear. That's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Angela says, to be honest, I'm happy for had something to do because I was thinking about skipping today. That's all good, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah, if you don't want to hop on today, if you want to go do something else, man, go for it, man. I got other stuff I could do. Speaking of which, you guys might not have noticed, but I have this gigantic banner on top of the stream. What is this magical banner? Well, let me put in the little plugin, so because I don't think the bot popped up for it just yet. So I am I'm partnered with Standing Stone Games and LOTRO for the Extra Life event. My goal is to, if we could possibly, hit $2,000 in donations. This money goes straight to the foundation. Does not go to me, just so you all know. So yeah, so do not donate to me directly. Donate straight to this. There's the link right there. Donate to them. It's just, you're donating in like my name. It's kind of like a little like competition that everyone's kind of got going on, you know, see who can get the most. So I figured 2,000 might be pretty decent, you know. We did hit last time when we did this. We weren't even part of the LOTRO stream. We did get 400 donated last year, so that was really cool. But yeah, it all goes to children's hospitals. And for whatever reason, like when I selected the one that I want to rep, it only gave me the option for the one in Philly. We have one here in Wilmington that my youngest has to go to for his eye appointments, but like that one was not available, so whatever. So that's fine. I can still rock the Philly one. Buddy, I don't think you're gonna get up there. Oh wait, we still have light hides too. Yeah, I'll milk everything of this guy. Yeah, we might just make him some level 18 gear real quick. That'd be pretty easy. Q Tiger says, hey, Question, now what's going on? Not much, man, not much. Just kind of having a little bit of a relaxing stream. Playing on I'm back on Glamdring. I'm in the kitten house that I decorated that I love so much. Especially like right over there. Behind the fountain. Behind the tapestry. My little secret bar area. I love it when it procs when I'm doing this. Just back and forth, back and forth. Goodness. Here, yeah, because it's all experience. I mean, it's not much, but I mean, it's experience, right? It's something. Oh, let me tell y'all. I made Questing Mom make a mess, and I can stand by that. I had this idea. Our local farm has sparkling apple cider drinks, right? So we bought some of their apple cider, and we have a soda streamer thing that Questing Mom got a while back. And I'm like, I wonder if we can use this on the apple cider and just make sparkling cider at home. Well, that didn't go so well. I made the sparkling cider. I mean, I got one glass out of it, but the rest of it just overflowed and went breaking everywhere, man. So we're just like, okay, not doing that again. Not doing that. New characters getting homebound. Yes, how's it going, man? Yep, just new characters. So I'm basically making crash course guides for YouTube, for LOTRO anyways. For like each class, I get them up to level 20, do like a little bit of like an easy rotation that people can do. And it's like a little short 2-3 minute video. But I know people really enjoy those. So I'm really like hunkering down on getting every class up to 20 and getting them decently geared. The biggest thing I want to focus on right now is because the virtue buff is still available. Is basically just, you know, getting their virtues, not all of them maxed out, but the ones that they will have equipped maxed out. Yeah, we need that one. Typically what I do, because I make all my characters with Landscape 3, which I can't see because I'm in a instance area. It's making me paranoid. Did I make him Landscape 3? I'm gonna have to double check. Because if I didn't, he's dead to me. Oh man, that would suck. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I basically do the whole Before the Storm or Before the Shadow expansion, whichever one it is. And I get them through there, and I take them straight to Bree, and I get them to craft. Q on X says your Twitch stream keeps locking up on me. Seems to be working better now. Okay. Yeah, Ranger says, yeah, stream buffering back now. Okay. No, so it wasn't just you, Q. It was also Ranger, too. All right, if that does continue, guys, just let me know. Yep, just let me know. But yes, for those of you who didn't know, currently we are streaming on not only Twitch, we're also streaming on YouTube and on X. Not X. Kick. We're on Kick. We're kicking it. On Kick. Alrighty, yeah, I'm just gonna make some gear for this guy, level 18. I don't got enough materials or enough gold to buy materials to craft 220. But I mean, heck, I got like a level and a half, so that's still pretty good. Alright, we're gonna be doing this again, I see. One more time. Right, noise. Alrighty. Let's oh sorry, I could just travel to Bree. Yeah, he was like, I'm watching and I'll kick. And on YouTube, I appreciate that, man. I really do. Homebound says, Sting project end up dying. It's not dying. It is currently on hold. One of the reasons why we wanted to do that project on Sting and not Glamdring was because Glamdring was having a really bad lag issue. Okay, I am Landscape 3. Awesome. So we moved that project specifically to Sting because it's a lower pop server. It was mainly because we had like 1 or 2 people in our core group who were not VIPs, so they couldn't get on Angmar. They later became VIPs, so it's just like, well, we'll just move that over to Angmar because that's level locked at 75 currently. So we've just been on Angmar just doing the level lock event there. But we still have a bunch of 20s on Sting for whenever we want to pick that project back up. So, and trust me, Q is still working on his characters. He has like a bunch of them that he's working on right now. All right, let me switch over to my crafters and make this guy some decent gear. Pretty sure I can make level 18 gear. He's going to need jewelry, weapons, including a bow and medium armor. So let's get on.
It's the Shire way.
Oh.
Gondor called for aid, and you answered the call. Thank you.
Ranger, man, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the biddies. War's coming in chat, just throwing hands. How's it going, War? Here, let me get some background music on. Let me get some just relaxed background music on. War's like, I always throw hands. Oh, I know. You and Mama Panic always throwing the hands. Yeah, we'll do this. Why not?
Well, excuse me, princess.
You're excused, Antal. Yeah, Homel says, yeah, I didn't think of this when I made it. In the future, can I transfer from Sting to Glam? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can transfer from Sting to Glam. It won't be free though. Right now, they do have free transfers.
Shame. Shame.
Before I get shamed again, let me grab these boxes
Shame.
before I forget. You can transfer from Glamdring to Sting for free. Currently, unless that had just stopped, but I'm pretty sure that's still a thing. Because they're very high pop servers, so you can go from Glamdring to Sting, from Orcris to what's the other European? One of the other European servers for free. Right, we need Journeyman. We can make up to 18. He's gonna have agility. Oh, that's got parry. Oh, that's got agility. Yeah, I'll make those. I'll make 2 of those. Q says, yeah, got my crafting up to tier 7 with the crafting guild rep matching nice. It says, oh yeah, War said earlier, taking a break from Angmar, my brother. Well, nobody was on, so I figured why not. I don't want to work on an alt on there until we get the buffs. So that's my reason for that. So I was like, I'll work on alts on Glamdring for now, while the virtue buff is still on. Yeah, there's one. Come on, man, proc. You can do it. I'm using a little whetstone. There we go. Anything that gives me agility is what I'll take. That gives me crit. Hey, yo, look at that. AQ says working on virtues on 5 characters on Sting right now. Now is the time to get virtues up too. Like especially on like a newer character. That's why I'm working on these characters here for the video guides. Okay, cool. We got both of those up. That's willpower and that's tactics. Okay, we'll just do this. Yeah, so War's asking you to taking a break from Angmar. Yeah, just for the night. Yeah, I didn't see anybody online besides Miss Cindy when I got on. I'm thinking, okay, everyone probably just wants a break too, so you know. I got other things I could work on and get done. Oh, it's perfect. It has agility in the name. Yes. Yeah, so typically what I'll do is I'll get these guys up to 20. I lock their level. I make them some pretty good gear at level 20. Preferably blue gear. Either purple or blue gear. And yeah, I go from there. I will say it makes them a lot more fun to play when they're like decked out with like the virtues and the gears on. Like I was loving it on staying on my Guardian. I was just tearing house everywhere I would go. What do you mean you didn't proc? No, do it again. Do it again. Then you gotta make one necklace and then you're done. My little Hobbit knight. Oh my god. No, he doesn't want to do it. I have one stone left. Don't you mess this one up too. I know I could buy those, but it's just not that important. You failure. You failed me for the last time. Okay, Necklace of Might. Might's good. Necklace of... No, I don't need that for healing because that... No, I'll just take the Might one. Watch that one proc too. Oh, well, look at that. Didn't. Compose goes to Acheron. Bam, bams.
I'll follow you, my friend, to the very fire.
Chorus coming in with the resub for 8 months. Man, I'm telling you, time's just flying by. Corey, how's it going, man? I'll see you in. Of course, yes, a new tune. Q says, hold on, let me get caught up a little bit. Omel says that, nah, that's fine. I don't intend on doing it right now in case I do end up being able to join you on that stuff. Just in future, all my stuff is on Glamdring except that one character. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so Glamdring is still our main server because, like, I don't want to have to pick up the kinship and have to redo all of this. Like, I dreaded doing it from Crick Hollow to here, and I don't want to have to redecorate the whole kin house again. So Glamdring's our main server. Not only that, a lot of the more active player base, by active I mean raiders, PvMPers, are on North America side anyways, or on Glamdring. And it also has a much more booming economy than the other two servers do. Let me hop on to Carnival here. Q says, I'm surprised you don't use Bulwark server for guide videos since you can set. So it's, I could, but Bulwark isn't always up when I need it to be, and it kind of gives me something more to work towards too, because it encourages me to work on characters, and I really have to learn how they kind of play. Like the Runekeeper, like the Yellow Line Runekeeper, I'm very happy with how the video turned out. It's basically just like a quick little rotation that level 20 players can use, and you know, just to get used to the class. I do need to make a little short guide about legendary items and obtaining them, because I do have Carnival here on Angmar, who's at that point, because I boosted him up to 50. And then I just kind of let him sit there. Let's make the bow before I forget. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, I know his inventory is just a mess. To be fair, I completely neglect this guy. Like, I know you guys think my main character's inventory is a mess, but no. This guy is worse. I was doing something on him, but I forget what it was. So I know he's currently locked at level 60 as well. Yeah, because I got the Stone of the Tortoise on him. Okay, Tail of her. Here we go. Okay, I don't have different options to pick from, so cool. I'm not going to worry about things that proc or not on this one. Oh, I have an experience. Oh. Well, I can go to him as well. I don't need those because I could just buy those again. Hey, nice. Oh, and a cloak. Yeah, he would need a cloak too. Perfect. Nice. Okay, cool. So we got him all geared out now for level 18. And we're going to send him that experience booster as well. Wish I knew I had that earlier. To be fair, I didn't really do much after we did the transfer, because shortly after we did the transfer, I think we were all still on Angmar at that time, mainly playing. Because this guy got transferred because, oh no, did they fix that? It expires in 10 days, 19 hours. Huh. Maybe they fixed that. I haven't seen what it is on my, my main character. It used to be like months before it would expire. Okay, already sent over the bow. All the stuff's there. Yep, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Let me get caught up with the chat real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm just over here rambling. Yeah, I already said hey to Corey because he's in chat. War says, yeah, all good. I've got a lot going on. Hopefully everything's going good with all that's going on. Yeah, like look at all these guys that I got currently up. I got a, well, I'm not going to use him. I got another champion. I got a burglar. Happy with how he looks. My stout axe room keeper, he's done. His video was made, finished yesterday. I have this hunter here, but I don't want them to all be mainly humans, so I'm working on this elf here. So I might have this guy go with Questing Mom for this Saturday stream on the LOTRO channel. We're going to be on the marathon that LOTRO is doing for Extra Life. Our time slot's going to be 8 to 10. So basically our usual hour just on that stream. And I'll also be streaming this Sunday morning as well to kind of make up for my missed stream. And I gotta make that sweet ad revenue, right? I got a captain here, level 20. I got a guardian here, level 20. Mini, level 20. He's gonna be next, so he's all good to go. I got another guardian here. I might do this guardian only because he's a hobbit. And then I have this champion I'm gonna be doing the video guides on as well. So yeah, I'm just trying to get stuff done. Be a little bit more proactive on getting. They're all like educational videos, so you know. Just quick little short guides I like to make, because I feel like there's like guides out there, and it's people just like rambling on about like crap I don't need to know, But what does this class do? It's a ranged spellcaster class. Awesome. Tell me a little bit more about it. Here's a quick rotation. Good to know. I don't need to know your opinion. I don't need to know your experience. Just tell me the class. Tell me a quick rotation. Send me on my way. All right? That's just me. I'm very picky. Like, I got things to do, places to go, people to see, kids to, you know, parent. Oh, nope. What did you hit? What is that? Oh, yes, down there. Yes, I know. It'll be permanently on me. Okay, let's see what my morale was. 309. Let's see what we can get it up to with all this gear. I'm telling y'all, player gear is just the best. If you're not doing crafting in LOTRO, I highly recommend it. It is a lifesaver. Went from 309 to 610. I basically doubled my hit points. And this isn't even like the best I can get. Alrighty, buddy. Let's get you all set up. I think we were blue line I was messing around with last time, so... That's the one where I can like run around and shoot while I run, right? It's blue line. Q says, yeah, using that room that lets you level up, set up allies, etc. Yeah, I know what you're referring to. Says, oh, and we'll be a rank 7 on Sting right before Yulefest starts. Nice, which means I can get us a kin house. I'm debating if I want to get a big bougie one on there, if I should just stick with the one in Bree and just completely own that neighborhood. Because again, it's not like our main server, so. Homebound says, yeah, I got a whole bunch of quality of life stuff on Sting, LOL, and I didn't want to lose it. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. Yeah, Cora says, yeah, I ended up just leveling the mini today, was able to finish Lone Lands and most of Yonder Shire. Yeah, man, make sure you do Yonder Shire, get some really good gear out of that. Missany is here, says, yeah, I just got kindred with Limelight. Nice. I'm going to give Missany a shout out. I don't think anybody has given Missany a shout out. Because I saw Missany, you gave War a shout out. Let me give Missany a shout out. If you guys aren't already following Missany, go give her a follow. She does stream every now and then, and she'll also put it up on the YouTube. Which, by the way, if you guys didn't know, we were also streaming on YouTube as well. Alright, so we gotta do this here. Bams. Use that. That's right, we were looking at this here. Missany, you are more than welcome, hon. Yeah, I think, I want to say it was the Huntsman that could run and shoot at the same time, because it also has an ability. I have to make sure I have it. Maybe it wasn't. Hold on, let me switch over to my other hunter and just copy and paste the setup he had real quick. My Gondorian hunter. I tried to base his appearance off of like Faramir's men. When he's like, you know, when he runs into like Frodo and Sam and Gollum. I like to think I did a good job with it. It's just hard sometimes when you have like multiple like of the same race because they'll tend to look the same. So trying to find, like, you know, a way to make them different can be a little bit of a challenge sometimes. So, okay, so it was this one. Oh, okay. So I didn't read that one. I could have sworn that one had like a damage on it. Maybe I skipped over it and looked at that one by mistake. Anyways, print screen. And then let's go straight to our screenshots. Nice. Well, what's everybody else up to tonight? What are you guys all working on? Basically said everything I've been doing today. And the mess that we made with the making the sparkling cider. It was worth it though, but of course Mom made it very clear we will not be doing that again. Oh, I picked. That's why. Never mind. Like, wait a second. Why did I lose all my points already? Okay, yeah, that one's very important. No mischance penalty for movement, so I can run and shoot at the same time. I don't really need the trap as much right now, so I'm gonna wait on that. Okay, that takes 2 points. There's a method to my madness here. Yes, need that one. Okay, so I can't take any more out of that. Okay, so then I have 5. We'll put those in there. Yeah, we'll have an increased heal as well. May as well just copy his buttons as well, because why not? It'll be like riding a bike. There's my healer right there. That goes there. All right. You go there because you're a. Okay, you're my tracker. You're my callback to Bree. You're my callback to Michael Delving. Voila! There we go. All right, so let me see. Best I can do is, well, we get the Slayer deed done too. So we're gonna get a quick little Slayer deed so we can kind of progress a little bit quicker. Which, by the way, don't forget, LOTRO bonus points are still bonusing, I guess. Yeah, so you buy LOTRO points and you get double bonus points still currently. So that ends tomorrow. Right? Oh no, that ended before. When did that end? I thought I was going to be on for like a whole another week. Well, I hope you took advantage of it. To be fair, they did extend it. Q says, yeah, I'm on Sting doing Sting things. Sounds good, man. Q Tiger says, got through Legacy of Durin and War of the Three Peaks. Enough to get into Gundabad. But now I'm going back to finish up Elder Slade quest outside of Gundabad with my level 135 Warden to get him caught up to my level 142 Lore Master. Nice. Yeah, I made a Warden on Sting. I want to play around with that on that server before I even attempt to make one on here. That'll probably be the last or second to last class I do a guide for. Because I don't really see many people playing Mariner like at any higher levels. So we'll see if I even make one for that. Alright. Let's go get some spiders in the Barrow Downs. Cora says, yeah, I see very few Mariners or Brawlers. Oh, I forgot about Brawlers. I gotta make a Brawler. He's gonna have to be a Dwarf, too. I don't know why. I can imagine Dwarves just being a Brawler by default. Just had one too many at the bar, you know? Just start throwing hands. Nice. Looks like I'm gonna have help in here. I hope he wasn't maxed out. Okay, no. Or I mean, if he wasn't maxed out, he just run a third. No, there he is there. What is he? The 28. Here, I'll just send him an invite. We're gonna be in here anyways. Speaking of Mariner, there's one right there. Level 28 Mariner. Where's my split shot? There it is. Oh, they only escaped 3 too. They are. Oh, they left me. Oh. Well. That was fast. To be fair, I'm here for a Slayer deed. They probably got what they needed and bounced. Not stand in that. Because we're not level 20, we still do not want to die. Preferably don't want to die. Let me get this spider in here. And a helping hand. I noticed that my human doesn't do this, but when this guy does a certain move, he picks his knee up and does a pose when he does it. Adorable. Kalundi, how's it going, man? Says hello there. General Kalundi. Kalunde. Yes. Let me drink my coffee. Clara says, a dwarf brawler names Knuckles, Conquer, and Rocky. All of them probably already taken. I'll have to think of something tough that's named after a stone of some type. What was a rock dude's name from Neverending Story? I should try to get that name for him. Angel says, in my mind, the Brawler class should be like the Bjorning class that can only be Bjorning, and I think Brawler should be Dwarves. I can see that. Although, to be fair, a Hobbit Brawler is just hysterical. A Dwarf Brawler seems like it would fit, but like a Hobbit Brawler just seems funny. Call him like a pint-sized problem or something. Yeah, I did it. I got one part down. Huzzah. Yeah, it was like a breeze blowing through this in my Runekeeper. Just zap, 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 zap. Got a crit here, got a crit there. Hey, can you like not sneak up on me? Sweet, I only need one more level. Glinde says, yeah, I also see mariners as stout axes, slave dwarf sold to Umbar Corsairs, or something on that line. I can see that. So that jaunty coffer packet that they had, like what, two weeks ago, whatever it was, that fits a dwarf very well. Speaking of dwarfs, is that a dwarf mariner too? That's a dwarf champion. Oh, he's already in a fellowship, so I'm sorry, big guy. It's a first come, first serve. These guys aren't really hitting me that hard, too. How many more do I need? Oh, okay, just a few more. I got lucky last night, my minstrel. I was north of Bree, where all the orcs are at. And there was this guy who was clearly multi-boxing. I think he was working on his alts, level 150 guy. And he was just like mowing down all the orcs. But he sent me a fellowship invite, so that was nice of him. Oh, look, more people. Good problems to have, by the way, you know? Yeah, I know like on Angmar, it's got a lot of activity, but not so much in like the lower level areas. It's getting a little toasty down here. Let me put the AC on. I know, it's like almost wintertime when I'm putting the AC on, right? Crazy, huh? I'm surprised Quest Mom hasn't put it on. More barrow spiders, please. Hansel says, yeah, now that you say it, I kind of only have a problem with elf brawlers. Yeah, I don't really feel like they should have been able to be brawlers. It doesn't seem very elf-like for them to get physical with their hands and whatnot. It would... You know how, like, the Jedi... You know, like when Obi-Wan has, like, the blaster, he tosses it aside and is, like, you know, so uncivilized. I could just, like, imagine, you know, elves being the same way. Like, you know, they're master craftsmen. You know, they make amazing weaponry and armor. I can't imagine them just, like, throwing hands. Must be like a Rings of Power thing, I don't know. I have to wait for that to disappear. Cora says, yeah, I would love to get a slap emote using the creeping hand monster. Oh my gosh, dude. Recommend that. If you can get on... well, I'll throw the idea out there in the LOTRO stream Discord, but yeah, no, that's actually a really good idea. I'm kind of surprised they haven't thought of that. That would be perfect for like a Harvest Math emote. You know how like we have the fish slap? It could be like, you know, the disembodied hand slap or something, or dismembered hand slap. I don't know what they would call it, but you know, that would make sense. But yeah, dude, if you watch Cord's stream on Friday, throw that idea out there. I'm really hoping that next year they add on to Harvest Math or Yuletide. Because they did it with the Midsummer Festival, so by adding in the Shield Isles, which, you know, that was pretty good. You basically just get all the quests and just do a circuit around the island. Get the light. No spiders in there. Okay, I only need a couple more of these. Well, more like a few. I will say though, I do love his attire. I'm very happy with like the outfit that I came up for him. Although unfortunately, he doesn't really have any other ones just yet. I mean, I do plan on making this guy one of my main alts that I play with occasionally. So I tend to put a little bit more thought and effort into every like aspect of them, pretty much. Kind of like on how like I have like you know like a little storyline in my head with my characters. So like this guy is like the brother of the champion, the high elf champion that I got. I even went as far as basically just like recreating his main facial features and just altering little bits of it. Okay, we gotta be getting down to the wire now. Yes, we are. The last one. Sweetness. See, that didn't take long at all. Already at level 4. Nice. Yeah, let's just go to Bree. So we'll go get the other spiders and the brigands. We'll go get some of the easier ones because it's not going to matter what level they are. I'm already like halfway through 19, so the goal is mainly just get this guy up to 20. So there's no rush for that. Mainly want to focus on the virtue stuff while the buff's still available. Which reminds me, while I'm in town, I should grab this before I forget. Glunday says, my problem is with burglar, high elves, and hobbit lore masters. So I haven't really heard anybody complain about burglar high elves. I can understand the reason as to why they might need a stealthier, like, class to play. That's the only reason I got, so they can be stealthy. Sneak up on like enemy orcs and whatnot. Not so much as like you know burglar by name, but like the abilities that they can do while stealthed and backstabs and whatnot. But yeah, Hobbit Lore Master, that one kind of got me too. Because they can even be rune keepers, but regular hobbits can't be rune keepers. So I was like, huh. I wonder why the difference. Well, here's an idea to throw out there for chat. Just out of curiosity, guys. If LOTRO was to add in a new playable class, what kind of class would you like them to add in? Now, obviously, it would still have to fit within the limitations of Tolkien and Lord of the Rings and whatnot. So don't be saying necromancer. That's not going to happen. Chat must be thinking. Yeah, what kind of class would you guys like to see them add into LOTRO? Because I know that they add new classes in from time to time. Like, we got the Brawler, we got the Mariner, which was like the last one. Can I jump up on here? Yes. They already added the best class to the game. Lore Master? Absolutely. After they rebuffed it? Yes. A Ranger? Half good at melee and ranged? That sounds like it would be like a support class. If it's going to be half good at both, it could be like a support class too. I think that was their goal for the Mariner. I think that's a support class. Again, I don't really see much info on it. I mean, I'm not going to need to worry about that when I do my crash course guide, because it's just going to be like a spell rotation at like level 20. So we should go this way and get that other lore item, and then the one over there, and then the one back by Archet. And then wipe out the spiders, wipe out the brigands, and then we'll see where we are from there. I mean, I'll be happy if I can get at least 2 of these done tonight. Probably gonna have to fight my way there. Or not. Alright, we got one just north of us now, and then the other one's just a little bit further north. Then that easy deed will be done. Oh no, it's right there. A potato farmer. Expert at boiling them, mashing them, and putting them in a stew. Yeah, we'll have that be like the next major crafting class. And, you know, they can make on-use items, or you can just throw taters at your enemies, possibly stunning them. Die, spider. We'll also add in the Master Quilter as well. They can make a unique cloaks that look like quilts that your grandmother had made you. There we go. And this here will be the last one. Nice. Alright, that brought us up to 6. Working on 7. Q says, carpentry would be a cool crafting skill, even taxidermy for making housing cosmetics. I'm kind of surprised they don't have that. So there is a taxidermy in-game. You can take certain items to and get a housing item from it. But you know, I think it would be cool if they made it for players, and maybe you can like add a twist to it. Like, I know we got birding, but birding isn't very exciting to me personally. It's not bad, it's just not exciting to me. Did I zig when I should have zagged? Oh yeah, I want to go this way. Cool, we found Brown's Folly. Now let's go into the cellar with all the spiders. Yeah, Kalunde says that you can craft some house objects. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get this one. Wait. Why am I not seeing a deed for them? Okay, never mind. I guess I don't need these. I see you, Shakula. Interesting name. Ultima Online allowed carpenters to make bows, crossbows, but they could also craft housing items, chairs, tables, which, I mean, that makes sense. You're working with carpentry, right? They even had carpentry items that could only be crafted if you had carpentry and other skills. Magiry for pigment... Okay, sorry, for pentagrams. I was going to say pigmentations. I'm thinking like dyeing for some reason. For pentagrams, alchemy to make potion kegs, etc. It was a cool system. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot that they could do to the game. I just think they have such a small team, and they're very time restricted with, you know, they gotta get an expansion out every year. So I know that's gonna take like a lot of time and resources. I mean, positives, they are hiring for another game tester. I think that is awesome. I would apply, but when I saw the... I could pull off the requirements. I could learn things pretty freaking quickly. But when I saw the pay that was being offered, I'm like, no, I'm sorry. That would be a major pay cut. I can't do that. I think it was like, what, $14 to $19 an hour? I mean, that's still good money. Don't get me wrong. But it's also a temporary position too, so... It says, I would like to do a painting hobby. Like you go to Isengard and paint the view and put in your house, or even make maps. Honestly, that would go good hand in hand, painter and map maker. And actually, I recall us having this conversation earlier too, Miss Cindy. I think we had it last year when we were thinking up different ideas when they were announcing a new hobby profession. Because I know you have brought that one up. Somebody else have brought up a smoking profession. Like you can learn to like blow out different puffs of smoke by getting certain deeds done, by smoking different brands of pipeweed and whatnot. Maybe even unlocking different smoking emotes with like a ornate pipe or something of that nature. Because like what would be really cool is if they could like incorporate crafting into these holiday events as well. So not make it like a mandatory thing where people are going to be like, oh crap, I have to do crafting now. I never want to do crafting. I mean, I was like that too, but you know, I'd be willing to give it a shot. Or like, you know, harvest math. We'll just do harvest math right now, right? Harvest math for birding. Around this time, you can go find XYZ bats, you know, or whatever. And maybe if you discover a rare bat, like a vampire, because vampires in Middle Earth are basically just large bats, right? Maybe a large bat will spawn, kind of like a ring wraith on Angmar. It'll spawn, it'll be your level. It'll be somewhat challenging, but, you know, still soloable if you're, you know, moderately geared out. And you can, like, loot. It could be like a repeatable thing where you can, like, loot its hide and have a tailorer make a cloak out of it, or dress or something. I don't know. There's just a bunch of stuff I feel like they could do, and it all sounds easy to me, but I'm not a game developer. I don't know what all is involved, because it seems like it would be mainly text-based. Like, you're not really adding anything new per se. You know, we have a bat NPC made, we're just gonna blow it up for when it spawns up, and, you know, add these recipes, add these deeds, you know, make a new graphic of a cloak and a robe or a dress or something like that. I'm way behind on checks. I'm just rambling. I'm sorry. Where was I at? Yes, mapping things. Q says, yeah, things like that would require a lot of work, and I doubt they'd do it. Cartography. Yeah, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think that was the only temp job, too. Yeah, I didn't see anything else that they were hiring for, because they put out for that one. Because I genuinely looked it up. I'm just kind of like, what would be the chances of where they might, you know, accept me? But it's like, oh, it's a part-time gig. And then I saw the pay, it's just like, no, I'll pass. I can't take that. We're basically living off that kind of a pay right now. And we're taking, like, the extra money and, like, putting it towards, like, paying, like, extra car payments and whatnot. My car's paid off. We're going to get Quest Mom's car paid off. And that's all going to go to the house mortgage or to repairs. And we're going to keep our cars forever. Norse is in the chat. How's it going, man? It's been a minute. Haven't seen you stream for a while. I checked today. It's just like, where the hell's Norse at? It's like 5 days I haven't been on, man. Look out, a bear. I apologize for the yawning. I don't know why. I'm not tired. I've had a very lax day at work, too. Production's mainly doing inventory, so we don't really have much to do. Cartography could be used, so it could be used to decipher treasure maps, and then you can go dig them up. Dude, yeah, that would be great. It'd be like the treasure event, but, like, you know, all year round, and make it, like, super rare, where you can get, like, a and it could be, like, all cosmetic stuff too, you know? Get, like, a cool sword or a shield or a recipe. You can get, like, a recipe, and you can make, like, this really cool rare looking item, and then you can, like, encourage people to, you know, be a bit more active on the auction house and create a little bit more of a economy and whatnot, you know? Cora says, yeah, we can we get a class based on Tom Bombadil, nature focused, or a class based off Talion from the Shadow games? I mean, what class would Tom be? He's basically a god, isn't he? Lore master? I mean, it's kind of. I've seen Tom cast lightning, so just get that whimsical coffer and just start skipping around. Depending on the difficulty of the map, determines the reward you get from them. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I took his kill. You just stay there, it'll respawn soon. I promise. Norse is like what ESO does with maps queue. I didn't know ESO did maps. They have treasure maps that you can loot. They also have surveys for crafting materials as well. Yeah, I didn't even touch the crafting in ESO. But yeah, it's things like that that, you know, they could add into LOTRO. Again, it just sounds like a system that they could implement that wouldn't require much work. Again, I'm not a developer. It seems easy to me. This is why I can't interview any of them, because I'll ask these questions and they'll be like, we can't do that. I'll be like, why? And obviously, you know, people will ask why on stream. And they, for whatever reason, you know, they can't say. Mainly for business reasons, obviously. Whether they don't know how to do that, they don't have the ability to do that. Like, I know they tried to revamp the deed log, and that disappeared. It made it to game for like, what, a week? Wait, can't we still access the... That's right, we can still access the new one. It's still there. It is still there. I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to use this graphic for something else then. That's right, so if you hit Control Alt, it is still there. They just haven't done anything with it yet. I don't know if having both of them at the same time was bugging it out or what. Oh, so we completed the advanced version? Nice! So we can move on from here. Did we max out? Okay, no, we're close to maxing that one out though. Alright, let's just go south to the swamp and get the bugs. He says, yeah, I never played ESO, so I can't say, but Ultimate Online had a system that was a lot of fun. Kalinde says that's what they did with Tehran Anima in Ferocial. I can't say that word. In Ferocial, killed him to loot a mammoth fur and make a cloak. Yeah, they could do more stuff like that. Yonsop, how's it going, man? It's because I'm here. You know what? That is why. I'm drinking my coffee too, but I'm not drinking it fast enough apparently. I've been drinking the sparkling cider that we made a mess with because we made it homemade. And I was told we're not doing that again. I need me some sickle flies and some whatever the beetles are. No, I don't need the spiders. All done with the spiders. I know most of them are on the other side of the swamp, but we'll get there. Don't I have a sprint? Yay! Moore says, yeah, I just haven't felt it lately, so I read my CPT book. Alright, man. Yeah, dude, if you're not like in the mood to stream it, yeah, don't stream it. Take a break from it. It's not going nowhere. And Or's like, yeah, he's the same as Gandalf, just more nature. Yeah, kind of like Radagast, you know? Radagast is like more focused on nature. So yeah, I think if you would want to play like a Tom Bombadil, just make a fat man, give him a beard, make him a lore master, you know? Give him the whimsical movement speed, or movement run, whatever, where he's skipping around. And there you go, you got your Tom Bombadil. Comes with yellow boots too if you got the whimsical coffer. Can't even touch me, I tell you. I love being able to use abilities and run. The Q says, yeah, Ultimate Online had a system with their fishing skill that allowed you to fish a message in a bottle. When you open them, they would get coordinates that you could sail to and fish up sunken treasure. Oh, that's cool too. He says, yeah, you fish up krakens. When you slay them, they drop bottles, but you could only fish them out of the deep oceans and with high fishing skill. It would be nice if they did a little bit more with the fishing skill, and I still think it is ridiculous that it's capped on how I can only get, like, what, 10 points a day? Who thought that was a good idea? If I have a free afternoon, just let me grind it out. Linda says, yeah, about the deed log, all they had to do was add a search bar to the old log. And that would be great. Yeah, because, I mean, I feel like it's a little clustered sometimes, man. Like, I'll click on, like, this here, instances, and I have tabs galore. And then it just crawls up the book. And it's just going to be like a never-ending cycle, eventually. The never-ending deed log. Where are you, bugs? Oh, there's one. It's like the sickle flies are like the worst ones to get here. Nora says, well, I gotta be awake around 4 a.m. for the gym and all that fun stuff, so I'm heading off to bed. Norris, man, have a good night, dude. If you guys didn't know, make sure you guys are following Norris. We gave him a follow. Not a follow. We gave him a shout out to Q. You give him a shout out, Q. Make sure somebody gave Norris a shout out. Awesome. Yeah. So if you guys aren't already, give Norris a follow on not only Twitch but also on YouTube, because on YouTube he is He is reporting his weight loss stuff and his workout stuff. So make sure you guys are also checking out his content on YouTube. Documenting. That's what I meant. He's documenting.
You'll have to forgive the questing.
Read the heart.
In his more youthful years, he tanked without wearing a helmet.
Words are very hard. I apologize. Yeah, he's like, but there's another. Yes. Give him another shout out. Everyone gets a shout out. And by the way, if you stream LOTRO or anything, in particular, and you want a shout out, just let me know. I've got no problem giving shout outs to everybody. Like, no soup for you. No soup for you, no soup for you. How many more of you guys do I need? Oh, I'm not even at the advanced version yet. Okay, so now we got that one done. Now we got the advanced version. Yeah, these little beetle things are like all over this like section of the swamp. Just a reminder, guys, don't forget we are streaming on 3 platforms now, and thankfully the stream is holding up pretty well now, which is always good. We are streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and on Kick. If you are interested on Kick, we're going to give that at least probably till Christmas and see how that turns out. Just something different to try. I know JoJo has been quite successful on Kick, because not only has she gotten partner with Kick, or affiliate, whatever their version is, she also recently got affiliate or partner with War Thunder. That's the name of the game, War Thunder. So if you guys are into tanks, she's apparently rocking that. So she's just been getting like one win after another. And I think, if I read correctly, It's Me Alice has also recently gotten partner on Twitch. So everybody's just getting some stuff knocked out.
Follower is never late, nor are they early. They arrive precisely
Bob Jester,
when they
thank you for
mean
the follow-up. Welcome to the fellowship, welcome to the fam. Happy to have you here, and happy hump day to you. For it is Wednesday here in the States, which means it is hump day. Had to do it. I know you're all thinking it. Yeah, if anybody is new to the channel, tonight is just kind of a laid-back stream. I'm just working on getting some Slayer deeds done. Taking advantage of the current buff of the... Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, the skill deed accelerator. No, that's mine. No, okay, never mind. No, this one is one for the game. That one there is mine. Okay. I was getting confused. Yeah, with the whole virtue buff. Because that will be gone tomorrow, and we'll be getting something else. Which, don't worry, tomorrow I will make sure I add in to Nightbot the weekly coupon and whatnot to it. Right now I do have the Extra Life link there. If you type in !extra, that'll pop up there if you guys want to donate to Extra Life. Again, that goes to a good cause, goes to the charity. None of that money goes to me. So if you are wanting to donate it, use that link. Do not donate to me through PayPal or anything. Yeah, that'll go to like children's hospitals and all that other good stuff. Yeah, my current goal is to try to get $2,000. Last year we got $400. Still pretty good. But let's see if we can get more this year. Bob says, hi, I play DDO, but I like LOTRO, but I haven't played it much. I play LOTRO, but I like DDO, and I haven't been able to play it much either, my dude. Oh, man. I dabbled with DDO last year. I love watching people play it, but like, yeah, I just don't really have the time to... It plays very differently compared to any other MMO that I play. But yeah, DDO is a lot of fun, man. Yeah, if you got the time and you want to give LOTRO a shot, dude, go for it. Yeah, I'll try to every now and then. I'll try to catch Cord's DDO stream too. You guys got some cool coffers over there, like the that recent one that they added back in. Oh crap, what was it called? Here, let me show that one off on stream. So in DDO, they can like do. Oh no! Wait! I just saw it. They can do a lot more evil stuff. Where like with LOTRO, we can't do evil things. You know, per like the contract. They can get some evil stuff to the players, but one of the rules per the contract that Vivendi and Turbine, I think it was Vivendi first, and then went to Turbine. Anyways, to get the contract to make Middle Earth Online that became LOTRO, is players can't be evil. So we're not going to get anything cool like this pack here. Like, holy crap, look at this. That is awesome. Would love that. Excuse me. Yeah, the Black Rose Drake. That looks like a beast to ride, man. That armor looks cool too. There was a fiery one too. Yeah, the volcanic one, but I could have sworn I saw somebody like with like a fiery sword that they were using it. That looks cool too. Yeah, y'all got some really cool stuff in DDO. One day I'll make time to play it. Maybe like make it like a... I might play it on like Tuesday nights. I don't stream on Tuesday nights, but I might play it on Tuesday nights so I can kind of get a better feel for it. I do want to get my crash course guides out. So that's going to take priority, getting all that stuff made and recorded and all that fun jazz. So I probably won't be getting it to it DDO till beginning of next year, if I'm looking at like a realistic timeline. I made characters on Cormyr because I had asked Cord, it's like, hey, like I think Cord wanted me to get into it too, because I had asked in our little Discord, it's like, hey, what server do you guys play on? And he sent me a private message. He goes, you know, we play on Cormyr, and he gave me a code for like 1 month VIP. And he goes, you know, after that, it's going to be up to you if you want to continue the subscription or not. I'm like, that's cool. But I got there and I was looking up guides, like video guides, and I'm just like looking at it and there's just like so much stuff. And I got a weapon and I'm looking at like the stats and it's like, it doesn't read like this. It has it has paragraphs and I'm like, what the fuck does this do for me? Like, when does this get applied? When's that get applied? Like, where's my +3 to agility? Where's my +5 to might? Where's any of that stuff? So I need to just like give it another shot and just really take my time with it. Yeah, Bob says, yeah, I had a LOTRO account, but I don't recall my password. Those cosmetics are dope. Yeah, dude, those cosmetics are dope. You can look like Sauron. Dude, I would love to play a mage and look like Saruman. Or if I could play a mage and look like Sauron. I love, in EverQuest 2, I have armor for my necromancer, so I could be like this dark armored necromancer. Something about like being like in like armor and being a spellcaster just seems really cool to me. I'll blame Final Fantasy IV. You know, like one of the main villains that you fight, Golbez, he's like this dark armored spellcaster. I don't want to run around in a robe. I want like dark enchanted armor. Leona, man, how's it going, dude? Says, come on, Questing Dad. I made a new character on DDO due to Shirley's. I lost my old tunes there. We should have a LOTRO group on DDO. I'm totally down with that. DD should be second nature. My first pen and paper RPG. It's not even 5th edition rules. It's 3.4, 3.5. Q, thank you for giving him a shout out. Greatly appreciate that. I'm sorry you are in an ad right now. Yeah, DDO works differently. And ads. Okay, awesome. Bob's back. Larion is back. Welcome back, y'all. I apologize for the ads. It does help, you know, the stream. Basically pay for the subscription and whatnot for the game and for Streamlabs and stuff like that. And I greatly appreciate you guys that watch the ads or that sub to the channel. It does go a long way. But yeah, DDO works differently. So DDO and LOTRO, they're basically the same engine. And I didn't realize this. So we had Cord on our stream last year for our Halloween event. And he had dropped gifts. And that's exactly what he did. He dropped loot. I had never seen loot on the ground in LOTRO before. He dropped loot that you could just walk up and pick up. And this is something that is done in DDO. So there are some elements in DDO that are in LOTRO. Actually, hold up. I love showing off this video. I'm getting excited, I apologize. More mechanics from DDO were in LOTRO at the beginning of the game's creation. Where the hell did I put those files at? LOTRO stuff. Ah, yes, here it is. Is it this one? I don't think it is this one. Oh, no. It is this one. It is this one. Cool. So in this video here, this is from back in the game was like in like private alpha testing. But yeah, this here is Middle Earth Online. That is now as LOTRO as we know it. But yeah, so if you look at the gameplay here, I apologize for the quality of the video, but it did have objects that you could interact with and destroy. You could even attack doors as well. Okay, this one didn't show it. Is it this one? This is the same one. Oh, okay, okay. So for whatever reason. Alright, here we go. So yeah, I mean, it had some DDO elements in there. Bob says DDO plays a lot like D&D. You can get hirelings fill out a party. Magic items are either RNG or rare and named, and has set abilities. There it says GMs used to spawn end bosses in Bree and drop pets and cosmetics on the ground. I do remember hearing about that, and that's why we have roving threats now, because I guess they had stopped doing that, because I guess they were playing those creatures. That's my understanding. I don't know how accurate that is. I wasn't around back then. Oh, did we complete the advanced version? I think we did. Yes! Cool, so we got the sickle flies done, we got this done. It is... We'll go work on the orcs next. It's 10:16. Missany says, have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. Missany, have a good night, sweetheart. Always a pleasure having you here. Congrats on getting maxed out with your rep with a limelight, by the way. Yeah, so Missany, because I know we hooked her up with the spider egg, so she should, pretty sure she got her jewelry all now. Aaron says, disturbs lower level gameplay during Turbine days, so they stopped it with SSG. I mean, I can see that. I can imagine, like, people new to the game don't want to get wiped out by a Balrog going through Bree. I mean, I would, but that's just me. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Listen here, cowboy. You're all up in my way. I said mount up. There we go. Let's go get some orcs. Meat's back on the menu. It was Keep Up with the Joneses because Guild Wars, or was it WoW because they did that there? I don't recall WoW ever doing that. Maybe Guild Wars, I don't know. Trust me, if GMs were doing that in World of Warcraft, I would have known. I was all about WoW for like almost 2 decades. So I would have known. I know they did it sometimes in EverQuest 2 on the role-playing servers. Not very often, but they did do it. There was also like this one GM who was just such a jerk. He would always make people like max drunk. So like my vision would always be super blurred. And the quickest way to get rid of it, that I knew at the time, because I never got my character that drunk before, was just, you know, drown him and just respawn. It sobered him up very quickly in a very dark way. Near-death experiences. LOTRO landscapes look much more detailed than DDOs. I can agree. So from my understanding, a lot of DDO is more instant-based. So it's a lot of like, it's not as open world as LOTRO is. Yeah, I need to give DDO another shot. So I was watching, is it Voodoo? Let me see. I want to make sure I'm getting his name right. So I watched Tavern Tales. He's streaming right now as well. Yeah, Voodoo. Yeah, so I watch Voodoo often. I'll be lurking on his streams if Norse isn't on. Like I said, because Norse has been off for about a week, so I've been mainly just focusing on Voodoo. And yeah, Tavern Tales, he's a lot of fun to watch. New Deed, Orc Slayer. Oh, sweet, I got this one maxed out. So hold on, after I get this guy down. Typical hunter, just pulling. Didn't even mean to. What else gives me agility? I think it's just that one. Okay. We're gonna go for this. Okay, he's going that way. Wait, is he 150? No, he's level 23. Yeah, Voodoo Spice, yeah, he's awesome. Leia says, yeah, I couldn't get Reshade to work with DDO. Yeah, so I dabbled with Reshade in LOTRO. I wasn't a big fan of it, so I just got rid of it. I think I enjoyed Reshade a lot more in Final Fantasy XIV. I used it for. Oh, there's more hidden over here. I just love how he does that little pose when he does that one attack. It's adorable. Yeah, DDO could really use a Reshade upgrade. I'm not picky about that, honestly. Excuse me. Oh, I also need these guys for a racial thing, too, it seems. You know, so far I haven't really found the class that I don't enjoy playing. I will say I was very surprised when I played the Burglar. I did not think it was going to be as good as it was.
A follower is never late, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Kron! I'm going to say, yes, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the fellowship, welcome to the fam. Happy to have you here. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name properly. I didn't wear a helmet in my younger years when I was tanking. Took a lot of blows to the head. Okay, Chronicle. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Like, my brain is sitting there being like, is it 2 words? Is it 1 word? And it's just trying to like fumble it all around. Okay, Chronicle. How's it going, Chronicle? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the fellowship. Welcome to the fam. Happy to have you here, and happy hump day to you. We were actually just talking about DDO. Lorana says, already converted 2 audience members. Common mistake is to use too many image filters. 18 plus years experience in the film industry, trained lighter FX compositor, sort of know that I'm doing impractical. I'm sorry, in principle. I'm doing pretty good, man. I can't complain. Just working on some easy Slayer deeds. Getting this guy up to 20. I'm currently trying to get him up to 20 so I can lock his level and then get him prepped and ready for a crash course video that I'm making on basically every class. I got the Runekeeper done, but I want to get one other class done and then start making it like a 2-a-week thing. Just like a little short 2-3 minute video. I would showcase it too, but I don't even have it on this computer. It's on Quest & Mom's computer. I'm basically doing like all my editing on her computer now. Oh, it's level 60 dwarf here. Is he following me? Would you like to group up, little dwarf? Are you here for the deed? Let's be friends. There you go. If we're working on the same deed, man, we'll just group up, right? I got the range, you got the might. We'll make it work. My tiny little golden dragon. Back down this way. Follow the Dodd. They should be respawning over yonder. Almost 20. Nice. How many more of these guys do I need? Oh, is this? That's my last one. Sweet. I am done, right? Yep, all done. And now I shall leave him. And then go back to Bree. Let me just get caught up with chat here real quick. Crown Nickel sounds better. Nah, I'll call you Chronicle, man. I was leveling a Lore Master. Level Master, so good now if you specialize a damage type. I think he meant to say Lore Master. Yeah, Red Line Lore Master is so much fun. One of my favorite classes. Take me to here, where I must kill the wolves. Or the dwarves. Let's go kill the dwarves. I typically run into a lot of new players when I'm killing the wolves. And I don't want to be slowing down new players. I'll do that like off hours. I wish that they would remaster the graphics. Some of LOTRO overall holds it pretty well. I'm okay with it. But yeah, I could agree. There are like a few models that I feel like could use a tune-up here and there. One of the major ones is like the dog that walks with the guards in Bree. Does not look like a dog. I don't think the person who made that model had ever seen a dog in their life. They have better models in game, and I'm kind of surprised that they did not replace that. Bob says, what are the LOTRO servers called? The ones that we mainly play on are Glamdring, Sting, and Agmar. They're all the North American servers that we play on. I know DDO has some more newer servers. All I know is Cormier. That's the only one I know. There you go, Leon's got it. Now we'll go this way. DDO is a lot of fun. It's very different from LOTRO. I would highly recommend it if you want to give it a shot. It is another free-to-play game, so it'll cost you nothing but your time. And they still have a code as well to use for them. I think their code is good till the end of the year. Or we get like a bunch of content and quest packs as well. Eight servers, nice. Yep. They were trying to skimp out and only make it like what? 2 servers each for North America and the EU. That backfired. I don't really count the VIP servers because they're like temporary servers. They basically like re-roll them every now and then and put like a new flare on them. I'm an elf who really hates dwarves. And birds. Dwarves and birds. Yeah, this will probably be the last deed that I work on, then I'll be getting off for the night. So we didn't make my goal of getting 2 of these, but that's okay. I'll just equip that one for now. See, look, that one's already completed. Now we have the advanced version. So the code for LOTRO is done, yes. Is Thank You 2025 still available? I don't know. Yeah, for anybody who's interested in trying either LOTRO or DDO, download the games. They're free to play, cost you nothing but your time. They got a great community, you know. Then, you know, DDO looks like a lot of fun to play. I want to give it another shot. Like I said, I love watching people play it. And it looks like a lot of fun. And I thought it was so funny. So I was watching Cord on his stream on Friday. He was in a dungeon.
You, my friend,
and
to the very fire of Mordor.
Chronicle, thank you for the Prime sub, dude. Greatly appreciate that, man. But what was I going with? Oh yeah, so I was watching Cord on the DDO stream, and he was in a dungeon, and I guess the narrator is different sometimes, because he's basically narrating the whole dungeon. I'm just like, oh, that's good to know. So there's a chance to where if I'm playing DDO, I'm going to randomly hear like Cord in my ear. I could just like imagine like if I like fail at a puzzle multiple times. If it was like say something funny or something like that. And the adventurer just, you know, kept trying and trying until the end of his days. Not realizing that the answer to the puzzle was right next to it. Now, a reminder, guys, don't forget this weekend, this Saturday, the 8th, both the DDO stream and the LOTRO stream are going to be doing marathon streams, starting at 7 a.m. till midnight, I think. Or later, who knows. Basically, we're going to be doing a special streaming marathon for the Extra Life event. As you guys can see above me here, I am also part of that too. My time slot is going to be from 8 to 10 on Saturday on the LOTRO stream. So if you guys can just watch me over there instead of over here, that'd be awesome. I'm probably going to be working on a character with Questing Mom on Glamdring, just to, you know, level up a new character or something like that. She's been wanting to play the Runekeeper, so she's going to have a Runekeeper at like level 20 by the time Saturday comes. Yeah, our current goal is $2,000. Like I said, last year we hit 400, so I'm going to see if we can kind of aim a little bit high. I mean, I know it's a lot more than a little bit higher, but you know. If I aim for the stars and I land on the moon, I'm still going to be happy because I still made progress, you know? Alright, I'm just going to leave this guy here. I can work on these other deeds later. But yeah, you know, we made some progress. We got him up to 20. Let's disable his experience now so I don't forget. Because I did that on my mini. He's 21. And my OCD is going to bother me with that forever now. Let me get caught up with chat real quick. Oh, that's right. Yes, Cyber Monday sales are coming soon. That's also the perfect time to be buying expansions as well. So if you are interested in playing any of these games, set some money aside, not only for the donations that are happening this Saturday, but also for Cyber Monday sales, because expansions will be heavily discounted. This year, Legacy of Morgoth for LOTRO should be on sale because it will have been out for a full year. And we have Kingdoms of Harad coming out December 3rd. And that's currently what it's scheduled to be released on. So that's like the best time to get expansion packs, honestly. We might get Questy Mom some more too, because I noticed when I was on her account the other day, she was missing a few like Ultimate Fan bundles. So we'll probably get some of those up there. Bob says LOL Court did the narration on some new quest for the Chill of Ravenloft expansion because they couldn't get the voice actor that was supposed to do it on the right day or something like that. I know Cord was not complaining. I'm sure he was like immediately, hey guys, I could do this. Because every now and then, like Cord, I feel like sometimes Cord has like a more monotone voice than me. Oh no, ads. Leona says, I always felt GMs like Matt and Mercer coddles non-melee classes. Yeah, DDO is as close to 5e with a little bit of 3.5. Remaining as the base rules. Okay, so Lariana says that he's GM'd 5th edition. Have 12-page upgrade to the confirmation system. Yeah, I'm not too up to par with all the wording for DDO. Yeah, they usually give out a lot of freebies during the holidays too, don't they? In terms of items that they give away, I know for the donation thing coming up, the Extra Life event, they will be giving out giveaways for that. Yes. The Psychic Duel cracked players up, like posing katas before a fight. Yeah, I don't know what any of that means. Yeah, code sales, really great for new players. Yep. Honestly, the holidays is typically the best time to get into a new MMORPG because of the sales and all the special events and the holiday stuff that goes on and all the boosts and player stuff that you can get to. So there's that. But yeah, so I was really looking into playing DDO. Like I said, I started playing it last year. I dabbled with it, but then I got caught up with other things back in LOTRO. I got into it so much, I had actually bought a collector's edition. Hold on. So I got this. I bought this from I'm always bad at angling these things here. I got this from eBay. There we go. There we go. That's much better. Yeah, I got this on eBay. Because I try to get like all the box editions for all the games that I like. So I got the box editions for LOTRO. And there's another one for LOTRO. There's another one. That one's like the Red Book one. This one I had to buy used, unfortunately. That one there I bought new. This one here I bought new. Because I am a total nerd. And when I get into something, I really obsess with it. I really do. It's fun to, you know, go into these worlds as like my form of escapism, you know? And I do plan on, like I said, I do plan on giving DDO another shot. It is a fun game. I just need to take my time with it. And I'm probably going to do all of it mainly off stream. So I'm not sitting there struggling going cross-eyed. I already make myself look like a fool enough online. I don't need to make it any worse. But yeah, unfortunately all these codes, they don't work anymore. But this thing came with a map. So also, this is not in English either. Let me stress that this was not in English. So I mean, it came with a map. You can kind of see some of the wording there. This had to come overseas. I think this was from France, but it came with the poster, which I do plan on getting framed here. I got some free wall space. This isn't a very big room that I'm streaming in. The bulk of the wall space is behind the bookshelves. So I got some wall space over there. I got a map of Middle Earth, well, of Eriador over there. But yeah, so we got this here. Luckily, this is in English. Yeah, so we got this here. And it also came with a mini. It's not a mini. It's like a what would you call it? Yeah, I got the disc in here too. One of them's audio and artworks. So I got the music too for DDO. Which at some point I need to get like an external disk drive so I can get that. There's a base game. Here it is. Oh, it came with a couple of them. It came with 2 of them, and they're still in their little bags too. So we got this thing. Looks like a elf or a man warrior. And this one here. Looks like a wizard, maybe? Yeah, so the box down here of a LOTRO actually came with a Witch King version of that. But that was more of like a pewter material. So yes, so for those of you who want me to play DDO, don't you worry. At some point in time, I promise I will. I just don't know when. But it is a game I do want to make part of my regular rotation. And it's probably going to be like on a Monday, because I typically have like Mondays be like my wild card days. Because we used to go from like console Monday, Warcraft Monday, back to console Monday. I would love to do console Monday because I have all these other Lord of the Rings games I still want to play on stream, or at least play to get the gameplay up so I could document it on my YouTube channel. So there's a lot I want to do, and I have so little time. Obviously, I'm the questing dad. I got 2 kids. I got a wife. She plays with me sometimes too. She does entertain me with all this stuff. And I'm greatly appreciative of that as well. So my time is very limited. But yeah, I plan on getting stuff done. I do. Like I said, I'm happy that I'm getting a move on with the crash course guides for the LOTRO classes. Like I said, Runekeeper is done. I'm going to make Minstrel the next one, and then I'll put those 2 out next week. That's the goal. And then another 2 out the next following week, and then 2 out every week. That's the current goal. It might get stretched out to 1 a week. We'll see. Everything's always subject to change. The holidays are coming, so my time's very thinned out right now. I am so sorry. I've just been here ranting and raving. Let me get caught with chat real quick, and then I need to bounce. Let me see. Like I says, yeah, get on the PDF. Odin, Thor, and Loki. Okay, nah. LOTRO is the only MMO you've played other than potentially DDO. So I actively yes. Actively yes. I do play World of Warcraft. I am subbed on there for a yearly sub. I haven't been in it much recently because there's not much more for me to do at endgame right now. Unless I want to like run Mythics, which is basically the same dungeon over and over and over again. And, you know, raiding. And LFR raid's just kind of a disappointment. But I got all my collector's editions for here. I got all my Warcraft collector's editions right over here. So with the Tauren and the Lich King, and I'm still working on that. I promise I'll get that done one day. Yeah, so I'm getting stuff done. Getting stuff. Midnight looks like it's going to be fun. I'm not into the storyline anymore. It's all just pure gameplay, which is one thing that Blizzard has like accomplished very well. The gameplay in World of Warcraft is just amazing, and it's very smooth and streamlined and whatnot. It's a little bit quick for my taste. I can easily go from like level 1 to max level in a day without even really trying. And I play LOTRO because I love the journey. It's more fun to just level a character instead of getting them to endgame. I have characters at endgame I like to do stuff on, but you know, sometimes I just want to take my time. Skylar Powerlifter, man, how's it going, my dude? Hope all is well. I have not been playing Legion Remix. I played it one time. I've been slacking on it. I know it's not going to be around forever. I just have so many other things that I want to make a priority. So if I miss it, I miss it. One thing I've learned as I've gotten older is nothing I do in like any of these online games really matters. So if I miss like a promotion thing, oh well, you know. It is what it is. Yeah, but it's gonna be fun. Chronicle is playing a remix. Nice. This guy says, I literally just started. I laughed since I've not played since Legion. And here I am back. Like, yeah, man. Just when you think you're back, just when you think you're out, you get pulled right back in. It was fun. It is fun. It's seeing like all the rewards that I can get. You know, it's tempting to, you know, just like make a full day out of that thing. We'll see. You told your friends that you relapsed. That's okay, so did Questing Mom. She was just like, I'm never going back to World of Warcraft. Ever. Such a bad experience. And then later she's just like, I keep seeing ads for WoW. I want to go back. And now she's just like bored of it. Yeah, we've taken breaks from WoW too. We played like SOTOR, Rift. I've gotten her back in EverQuest 2 with me for a little bit. What else did we play? Yeah, but we went back to World of Warcraft like all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna get the physical for Midnight as well, because I have to. I have all the other ones. I even have the anniversary edition of the vanilla one. Quest Mom got me that for our anniversary. It's kind of tucked away right here in between the computer and the other ones, so I'm not gonna pull that out. So because she got me that, I got all 3 pets: the baby panda, little Diablo, and the StarCraft Murloc baby. So I got it all, man. She spoils me. She's texting me right now like, where the fudge are you? Alrighty. Let me end this here, y'all. I greatly appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I really do. It is time for me to roll on out. But please, if you guys are not following me on all these websites, please do. I am streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. We're giving Kick a shot until the end of the year. See how that goes. We'll see. It works for some people. It might not work for me. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to try, you know? But yeah, so make sure you guys are following me on the YouTube channel. I have Let's Plays on there. Crash Course guides are going to be put up there as well. One of my LOTRO guides is back up there, and it's actually at 1,000 views already. Woo! Follow me on Twitter and or X. Check out the Etsy shop. We are at 300 sales with a 4.9 star rating. That's something that a lot of streamers can't brag about, but I certainly can. We got some good quality stuff. And also join the Discord, be part of the conversation. So whenever we do any kind of cool events like next month, because it's November now, next month we're going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to be making a custom-made Lord of the Rings Online shirt, and we're looking at 2, maybe 3, depending on how much money we get from sales this month. We're going to be giving away some custom-made LOTRO shirts to 2 to 3 lucky people. yeah. So yeah, there's that. I'll be online tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. I'll be on the LOTRO stream tomorrow. So yes, I'll be on the LOTRO stream tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. EST, basically my normal time. And yeah, I don't know what we're going to be doing. Probably something on Angmar. I don't know. I'll see what the kinship wants to do in the Discord. But yeah, you guys all have a great night. I'll see you there tomorrow. Bye-bye.